Kids, my new video. Let's talk about it. What's going on? I've some news has creeped in that's just unbelievable to me. First of all, I watch Kimmel every night. I watch his monologues every night on YouTube. And I watched his monologue that got him canceled. And he didn't say anything wrong. And that whole script went through Disney and ABC lawyers and got approved. And even Disney and ABC were scratching their head because he didn't say anything wrong at all or anything that was untrue at all. And then, so we have that, which is chilling. And Trump going out there and saying that anybody that criticizes Trump needs to be put in a mental hospital. I don't know. The right wing is coming up with this new, oh, we're going to open mental hospitals now. And one of the Congress people on the right has already grabbed the talking point that they want to put all the trans people in long-term mental care, in long-term mental hospital care. And, it's just a thought away. So it's going to be all the LGBTQ plus people. They're going to, I guess, change the DSM and turn it all back into mental illness. I don't know. But it's going to be a good luck trying that when you've already slashed Medicaid and slashed Medicare. What money are you going to use for all these mental hospitals to lock up all these trans people and possibly gay people? I mean, there's a lot of us. And it's going to be a huge undertaking and a lot of money. A lot of money. Unless you're going to put us in shitty conditions again, which of course I wouldn't put it past them. It's beyond description what I'm hearing. These things, these ideas that are floating around. We also have this other idea on the right that we need I already addressed the Civil War thing. And then we've had people talking about going door to door, exterminating liberals, exterminating Democrats. Are you kidding me? And then charging us in RICO cases because we're all in one big conspiracy to do what? Exactly what? I mean, I can't get 6 Democrats in a room to agree on anything. So I don't know what we're in a conspiracy to do, but that's not a thing. It's just not. And I don't think the law matters anymore. That's the thing. The country's gone. The United States is gone. We're in a transition period to something much darker, much different. And I just want to know how we got ourselves here and why so many people are cheering it on or staying silent. I mean, I feel like one of the few voices screaming out in the void, like, this isn't right. Oh my God, stop. And I don't see my friends that I grew up with saying the same things. They're just silent. Everybody's silent. Everybody's so scared, I guess, that they're just silent. I can't be silent. I just have to express what's going on in my life. And I'm making a recording every day or close to every day to document my life. Because I'm basically covering my ass. I'm not a Donald Trump fan. Everybody knows that. All you have to do is an AI search of me and you'll come up with millions of things because I loathe him. I loathed him since the mid-90s, long before he became a politician. It's not about his politics. His politics are horrible. Don't get me wrong, I don't agree with anything he has to say. Anything at all, ever. Nothing, ever. He could be so right on something, and I'd still be like, so if you want to say I have Trump derangement syndrome, whatever. I'm not deranged about Trump. I'm awake about Trump. I am lucid about who Donald Trump is because I've met him. So all these people that adore him, that have never met him, you have no basis to adore him, you stupid fucks. You have no basis to love him because you've never met him. You don't know him. Your love is empty and stupid and misplaced because he doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about anyone but Donald Trump, period. 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 He'd throw his own family under the bus, like he did his ex-wife, who now is buried at his golf course under 10 feet of weeds. Donald Trump doesn't care about shit besides Donald Trump. Know it. Learn it. Be confident in the fact that he doesn't care about anyone but him. Now back to this door-to-door extermination idea. I could see them trying. I could see them doing it, starting it. Now, the big question is, what do you do with all the bodies? That's something the government's going to have to come up with because no one's going to pay for exterminated bodies. If the local gang comes by and pulls people out of their house and shoots them on the front lawn, there's going to be no one to pick them up. And no family's going to want to pay for that. So the government's going to have to figure out what to do with all the bodies. Now, I'm sure we could learn from the Germans how to put them all in a big pit and burn them, because that's what they did. Is that what's going to happen in America? Big burn pits of bodies, just roasting night and day, the smoke and the smell of the flesh, just polluting the air, just making it intoxicatingly gross. What else? What other options do you have? You can't just let them rot on the front lawns. There's not that many vultures. So anyway, this thing with Kimmel, it's chilling. It's chilling. The fact that Donald Trump actually thinks that no one can criticize or should criticize Trump for any reason whatsoever, and if they do, they belong in a mental hospital or have their licenses pulled or be canceled, etc., etc., etc. No other president has been this thin-skinned. It's not even it's inconceivable unless, of course, we're changing the government. And if we have changed the government, then make a fucking announcement. Tell us what we are now. Tell us who we are now. Because we're not the United States of America. At best, we're the divided states of Trumpistan. At best. So let's be honest with ourselves. Who are we? Let's get our government to make a fucking announcement. Make an announcement of who we are now. Because we're not the United States of America. At all. Nothing reminds me of the United States anymore. People are living in constant terror. You're constantly picking on trans people and gay people. Particularly trans people. And now you're after the mentally ill again. Because, of course, they are the first ones that everyone puts under their shoe and steps on, is the mentally ill. And you know what? 99.9% of the mentally ill aren't involved. They're just trying to live their lives too. So how many huge hospitals are you going to build? Where are you going to get the staff? Are you going to import them from the Philippines? Are you going to try to grow them at home? Because I've seen the homegrown. That's scary. So have a nice weekend.